We always like to end Audioface on a fun note. And what more fun note than
oh god,
just dudes being dudes, honestly.
This is beautiful.
This is what it's all about. Two dudes on a podcast on the internet.
Just chilling,
talking about things. Like the time Freddie Gibbs was on the podcast with Joe Rogan and Brian Moses talking about crack cocaine and the time that Freddie Gibbs shot a crackhead 9 times.
And why 45 caliber bullets were came up to kill black people. So you know.
Yeah. According to noted historian and scientist Brian Moses, he was saying that police were trying to chase down a black dock worker who had been accused of rape, which is a total story I'm definitely sure happened because black people definitely did that.
100%, you know.
And wait, I forgot. Stories. I forgot. This is the realm of Audioface sarcasm where I have to actually say. Yeah. This sounds like a really racist trope in history that has existed for like hundreds of years, where black women
touch that white girl.
Where black women are not only like sex fiends who are coming after white women, but are impenetrable to bullets and being hit, and therefore require heavier weaponry because they're not /subhuman. Like, this is that exact thing we're going into here. But again, just two dudes being dudes, having a casual conversation. But anyways, because he was high on cocaine, the bullets they were firing at him wasn't slowing him down. So therefore, the 45 caliber bullet was invented. Again, amazing. No, I love that Joe Rogan brings all these guests on his show who are well-versed in everything they're talking about. Next up, we'll have Ronda Rousey to referee a game. And there's one part where before Moses could finish his thought, Freddie Gibbs jumped in by saying, you know, there's some real shit because there was this crackhead back in the day. I shot a nigga 9 times with a Tech 9. He kept running down the alley. And then Rogan just utters a brief before talking about the difference of crack and cocaine. He's like, I can't tell. There's sometimes where Joe Rogan's like, am I really doing this show?
Yeah.
And there's Joe, I know this having listened to him enough that like he does have times in his show where like his guest is saying something super off the wall and he's just gotta like acknowledge the guest, make sure the guest feels heard, but also move the conversation extremely another direction very quickly before Freddie gets caught up.
The infamous Dave Rubin podcast where he said the competition will start kicking in.
Competition will start kicking in. It'll really help with delivering packages because if the postal service were private, it would just be so much faster. No one's mailing letters anymore. You can just send mail. Sorry for those who. Okay. So this is one time I was on this DMT trip. Jamie, can you look that up? This is one time I was doing a lot of DMT, and I swear for 8 minutes I was in another planet. It was another. Yeah. Jamie, can you find that video? How people find the Joe Rogan podcast interesting enough to watch multiple episodes of it. And not just go for like a particular guest you're interested in, or like is like a special kind of brain.
The only time I ever watch it is if Joey Diaz is going to be on. That's it.
Yeah, the only like if there's someone particularly I know that Joe Rogan's interviewing, then sure I'll watch the fucker. But like otherwise, this is like it's Joe Rogan's podcast is a shell of its former self, and it was already going downhill before he did the Spotify deal.
Yeah.
The Spotify deal was just like, great buddy, you made $100 million and you killed
$200 million.
$200 million. And
but. You can't pay artists anyway, so thanks.
Yeah, can't find the artist paying money. That's going to be kind of difficult, but
you can pay him $200 million. All right.
This has been Audioface.